G'day everyone, it's Harley Rumble here. It's been a minute since we caught up last. Today is going to be a little bit different. It's not going to be a full-on ride video. I'm going to try and do an install video. Something that I really haven't done before. So it'll be interesting to see how this goes. I must give a massive big shout out to Gleason's Twin City Harley Davidson in Albury. To Jacob and the team. They've supplied me with the part that I'm going to be fitting today, which I'm really excited about. And to be honest, I wish I'd done it when I got the bike. In the next week or so, I've got another part coming that I'll do another install for, and I'm really excited about that one as well. But for today, I'll show you what I'm doing. We'll be installing some suspension. So today I will be installing the OHLINS Screaming Eagle collaboration remote reservoir shocks. They tell me it's not a very hard install, and I've seen many videos on YouTube about it, but look, anything can go wrong, and most probably will. So come along with me, we'll have a look, see what mischief we can get into. Worst comes to worst, I'll have to truck it into the Harley Davidson at Gleason's in Albury. Well, I don't think it'll come to that. So okay, so here we are, the road glide, just about ready to chuck these bad boys on. So let's go, let's do it. Okay, let's do a bit of an unboxing, eh? Here we go. Standard. Got the OHLINS stickers and manual. The reservoir brackets. Okay. Mounting screws of some sort. We'll go through those in a minute. And the pista resistors. We have the shock. So that's one shock. Might just cover that back up, eh? Knowing me, I'd probably do something to it. Okay, we've got the reservoir brackets. We've got the other shock. We've got an adjuster tool. And that's all that's in the box. Rightio guys, first thing we're going to do is take our panniers off. I have pre-loosened these. I have got blade lights on the back as well I need to undo, which are a simple click. And voila! Repeat the process on the other side. Okay, so to remove the rear shock, it's just 2 bolts. Top one, bottom one. What have I got here? I think it's a 19mm socket. Back them out. It's pretty simple, really. Right, I'll get to it. Alright, so the shocks are on. It wasn't too difficult as long as you got the right gear. Obviously we had to adjust the back wheel or the swing arm up and down. So just to get the right height, we're very close to the exhaust with our axle, but that now has come out since the shock's on. So all good there. So I've gone ahead and pre-assembled the bracket for the reservoirs. 2 short spaces go in, they just go in. I'll put a little Loctite on those, Loctite everything actually. Also there's 2 little bolts here that holds the actual circular holder on, and there's one here to tighten it once you get it all set up. So they bolt on here, and yeah, we'll go ahead and whack these on now. Okay, so we backed those other couple of bolts out. We put these ones in with the spacers. All I need to do is tighten her up. So here we go. A little bit of, I tried to clean them out as much as I could with the old Loctite, but that's okay. They're going in nice. So I've Loctited these as well. They're nipping up now. I got dugger. That's about 20 pounds per square inch. And I got dugger. 20 pounds square inch. Now, the last little bit is to get your canisters or reservoirs where you want them. There's little, usually mount them just to the top here. You cannot, I wouldn't go that far, I would just go to there. And there's a little screw on this side which will tighten up, a bit of Loctite, which I'll do now. Oh, don't need much. I'll probably put a bit too much on it that time, but anyway, she won't be going anywhere. And then you just nip it up a bit so it just starts to tighten up, and you get your canister to match your other canister. And torque it down. So it's, yep, there we go. And we'll have a final look at that. It looks pretty good. All I need to do there is put a cable tie, which is supplied in the kit, around here to keep that nice and tidy on both sides. And then all I need to do is adjustment. So we'll come back in a sec once I just tidy up a little bit of this stuff here, and we'll do some adjusting. Okay guys, that's it. I've finished the install. Got everything buttoned up. I've done some adjustments where I'm going to do some starting points. Look, I've got my manual here because I'm still not 100% sure with it all, but for our preload, I've set these. I'm not going to give you what I set them because it's subjective, but there's starting points, there's that many videos on them, and I don't know if I'm doing it right. I'll only know when I start to ride it how it feels. So I have set them to what the factory recommendation is. So yeah, so the compression or the preload, and then we've got down here is the compression and rebound. So with all three of these I should get a pretty plush ride. Obviously both sides are set the same, and then that should be it. So I'm going to throw some me saddlebags back on and probably take it for a quick scoot down the road and see how it feels, and I'll let you know. I'll come back and let you know. Cheers. Well, there you go. That's all done, completed. Just took it for a ride, as you would have just seen. And it's, as they say, night and day. Obviously, I've only gone about 6 or 7 k's down the road and back again over the roughest little bits of road I could find in town. And it feels at some points like it's floating. Now, that sounds a bit funny, but that's in a good way, floating in a good way. There's no sharp bumps or hits or anything anymore. So in the short term, Brilliant, absolutely brilliant. I found cornering in that, even in that short little ride, it felt different. So there'll be a lot to, I've still got a lot to dial in, I think, with the settings to get them 100% right. But look, I think going forward, absolutely worth every penny. And I'll be testing out my longer rides. So that's, as I said earlier in the intro, coming up in the next week or so, I'll be doing another video, another install video, so stay tuned for that. Secondly, I'd just like to thank Gleason's for supplying the OHLINS Screaming Eagle collaboration suspension. Fantastic for them. And also thank my son Jordan for doing most of the camera work today. Saved me a bit of time. Especially I was just stuffing around looking how to install the suspension, everything like that. He was setting up the cameras, and so it was really good, really handy, so thanks mate for that. And all that being said, I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, like, subscribe, you know the deal, and I'll catch you on the next one. Cheers guys.